ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Daniel Murphy now. Now the first pitch from Sealing and a miss, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, from the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-2 delivery. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in, Luke Voigt. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it'll be left to a good hitting pitcher here in CC Sabathia. Hamels into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The count now at 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Andujar calls for it, makes the play, 1 away. Stepping up now, Ben Zobrist. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Cole Hamels. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning after going out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 25.
And he'll step off and try again. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled down the line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So stepping in, Andrew McCutcheon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. 1-1 to Andrew McCutcheon. Hard ground ball to third, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And the runner's breaking for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Murphy moving to his left. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. But he changed his mind there as he broke for home, but ends up retreating back to third base safely. Here's Didi Gregorius. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Zobrist is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So striding forward now, Ian Happ looking. Sonny Gray is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Gray, a 5'10" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Here's Chris Bryant now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Set and the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. That's wide, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Baez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Got him swinging to throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A Ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. At the plate, Daniel Murphy. He reached on a single in his first try. Chad Green is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. 2 out, nobody on. Ready with the 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's another 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Short, hit hard. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Now to the plate, Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Zobrist on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hamels is ready. First pitch on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Contreras gathers, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And he'll step off and try and reset. First pitch on its way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Missed with a slider. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and there are 2 down. So digging in now, Ben Zobrist. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The pitcher for the Yankees, Chad Green. First at, he was a late entrant into this one.
things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes absolutely battling for your life right now.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Tapped out in front of home. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First pitch coming, here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy with a dive to first. How about that? Next to hit will be the pitcher, Cole Hamels. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's Javier Baez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Ball 1. So 1-1 home. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he struck him out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Chopped in front of home plate. And there's out number 2. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Very high, 2-1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Maybe. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Hit sharply on the ground. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. Gone! Here's Daniel Murphy now, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 3 runs already home here. Into the corner and slicing foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and that retires the side. Standing in, Miguel Andujar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 1-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Schwarber going back on it. To the track, to the wall. This one's into the bleachers and gone. Striding in once again, Chad Green comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a high strike there, 0-1. Ronald Torreyes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Fly ball out toward left center field. Happ sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in, Gleyber Torres, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Still only one out in the inning. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Steve Cishek will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh. Hot shot to third. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one. David Robertson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-2. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. Here's Chris Bryant now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. And he is out on the tag. Giancarlo Stanton now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. If you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. That's a foul ball. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit out towards second. Murphy's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. And right into the shift, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's fouled away. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now batting, Wilson Contreras, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. 2 out, nobody on. Hit well on the ground to first. To his right, Voit. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a liner back through the box. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Digging in and looking for more, Luke Voit. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Greg Bird will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike now to Bird.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Swing and a little tapper. Andujar stands at first with 1 out. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit to first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in now, David Robertson. Neil Walker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Pedro Strop answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. His career line against Pedro Strop is just 1 for 6. Slider's in for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. The tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ball game.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. $45,936. As always, we thank you for your support.